Yes. Hey y'all. Hey y'all, coming to you live from Hanoi. Yes, I left Thailand and I'm here. No. Can I get the pulled pork Benedict? Hi y'all. Coming to you live from Hanoi. The energy is so chaotic, but let's not get too caught up in that now. We'll get to the Hanoi videos later. I'm coming to do a wrap up of my time in Thailand. So I put together a little list, hopefully this isn't too long, that covers cost, including food, accommodation, and excursion, locations that I went to, what I did, and then some reflections on my trip to Thailand and just generally my 1 month traveling abroad out of 1 year so far. So let's jump right into it and start with spending. Total for the, I think it was 21 days that I was in the Kingdom of Thailand, I spent about $850 total. That included about $270 for accommodation, $100 for like within Thailand transport, and $230. Back when I was still working, I bought a significant number of tickets, and I ended up last minute switching my ticket from Thai Lion Air to Thai Airways because I had just the night before read about how not great Thai Lion Air was and how they try to charge people $200, $300, $400 to transport their luggage. So instead of, you know, having any funny business going on with transporting my luggage, I decided to book a $230 ticket the day before I left to go from Krabi to Hanoi. And then the rest of the stuff that I spent money on was food, activities, and miscellaneous things like eating Western food versus Thai food, getting my laundry done, and I also got like yellow fever shot in Chiang Mai, things like that. So accommodation. The way I was able to keep my accommodation so low is because I was primarily, actually exclusively staying in hostels the entire time. So my hostel costs range from 12, like probably like $10 a night to 17 was the highest, I believe, that I paid. And there's a wide range in between that. And so because I was not staying in hotels, even some of the like lower cost hotels, $20, $30 a night hotels, which are really nice, but because I was staying in hostels, I was able to keep the cost of my stay really low. Transport costs. Within Thailand, I had 3 or 4 major transport costs. I had the overnight train to Chiang Mai, which is about $35. I had a bus to and from Thai, and that was $10 total round trip, about $5 each way. A flight from Chiang Mai to Krabi, I think it was probably about $40. And then I had the transport from Krabi to Koh Lanta, and that was about $20. And then same, going back actually was a little bit less, $10 going back. So overall, I was around $100, $120 when it comes to transport within the Kingdom of Thailand. And then food and activities. So the rest of the money that I spent, thank you, so delicious. So I'm gonna try and finish this quickly so I can eat. Yes. So the rest of the money that I spent was on like miscellaneous things. So I went to a party in the jungle. I took trips to go to beaches. I was eating out exclusively. And I think you could do it a little bit cheaper to do like food when it comes to Thailand, you can eat Thai food, which is significantly cheaper, like much cheaper. Or you can eat like westernized. You can eat westernized food, and that's a little more, it's still cheaper, but a little more expensive than if you're eating like street food or just regular Thai style food. I opted most of the time to eat Western food. I don't know why. I think I was just, you know, like craving comforts, kind of like I am now, like craving some comfort food. And so I ended up deciding just to splurge for myself. I had the money budgeted, but to just, you know, eat like, when I was in Pai, oh my gosh, if you look at the video of Pai, there's the sandwich that I got, this chicken pesto sandwich. It was so good. I basically ate it every single day. Laundry. So in Thailand, it's cheap enough to get your, and pretty much from my experience, Southeast Asia in general, it's cheap enough for you to get your laundry sent out pretty much the entire time. When I was in Thailand, I saw prices from 20 baht per kilogram to 50 baht per kilogram. And it really was never more than like $4 or $5 when I was sending it, and that's to get it washed and folded and given back to you. I also ended up getting my yellow fever shot here. You don't need it for Thailand, but in the States, I need it for another country that I'm visiting later in the year. And in the States, they were trying to charge me about $400 to get a shot. It was $90 just to see the doctor. So instead, I took a chance and came to Thailand and thought, okay, I'll try to get a yellow fever shot here. I ended up finding a place in Chiang Mai. It's the tuberculosis center. You go, I waited an hour, but only because I came at lunchtime and everyone was eating. As soon as they came back, I was seen immediately. You go, fill out some paperwork, and it was $35. And they give you the yellow fever booklet as well. You can also go in Bangkok. I forget the name of the hospital. But I can maybe put it on the screen. So $400 versus $35, I feel like I made a good decision there in terms of waiting. So if you can tolerate, or if you're like down to get medical care in foreign countries, then I would definitely think about doing that. Okay, so I had to stop filming because a whole bunch of people came and sat outside. So I walked around a little bit, finished my food, and then walked around a little bit. And now I'm gonna pick up where I left off. So let's start with Bangkok. My suggestion is always to leave Bangkok as quickly as possible. Like big metropolitan cities, you can imagine, it's like New York, but hotter, way more traffic and like commotion going on essentially. Always horns honking. I hate to say dirty, but it is dirty. It's like New York basically. But I always suggest that people leave as soon as possible, like figure out what you want to do. Either go to the north or go to the south, or like, you know, travel around the countryside, whatever. But you really don't need more than a couple of days in Bangkok, and really I spent a day there this time, and I think 2 days there last time. Chiang Mai is one of my favorite cities, right up there with like Mexico City, but for real, Chiang Mai is like such a great, very chill city. Like there's a lot to do, there's a lot to see, you can get to a lot of places. The last time I was there, I did a hike, which was beautiful. I did Doi Ethanol, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Also did a cooking class, the mood scene in there is really great. If you're interested in meeting other travelers, a lot of other people base out of Chiang Mai, and so it's really easy to just like meet people. From Chiang Mai, I went further north to Pai, which was fantastic. I had heard that it was really nice, but I just wasn't, I don't know, I couldn't really imagine what it was like. Getting up there though is tough. You should check out my pie vlog. There's a lot that kind of got dropped or cut off from that vlog. Like I lost some footage, but it's a windy road. Definitely take Dramamine before you go. It's a very small town, mountain city. Very low key and chill. There's also a lot of people who are backpacking up there. Visit Pi. Great, very chill. A lot of people do, like I went and did the hot springs. There's a waterfall that's up there. And there's also like elephant stuff. I don't do things with animals, and I'm not sure that I would encourage other people to do things with animals, but if you're like wondering if there's elephant stuff up there, there is. That is also where I learned how to ride a motorbike. So renting a motorbike in Thailand is relatively straightforward, easy. You pay per day usually, and the more days that you book, the cheaper the rental is. 250 baht per day, which was on the more expensive side, and I think I got it for 3 days. And I just rode basically around. To get to the hot springs, you have to ride kind of far out. It's like a 15-minute drive, basically. So yeah, I rode up there. I was a little bit afraid to ride further out in the city, so I think like to get to the waterfall, you ride a little bit further out. But the host of my hostel was like a local to Pi, basically. He was like, if you go too far out, there are police blockades, and if you don't have an international driver's permit, you'll basically get fined on the spot. Depends on what they feel like charging you that day. And I really didn't want to. I have an international driver's permit, but I don't have a motorcycle endorsement, and apparently they check that as well. And so I just didn't want a chance to have any sort of interaction with the police. There's also a lot of good food up there. I think there's good Thai food. There's like excellent Thai food. All over Thailand there's good Thai food. I think there are a lot of expats from like Italy and France, so you get a lot of good like Italian places, French places, Western food as well. So if you want to switch between, you know, eating Thai and eating more like comfort Western food, you're able to do that. Well, the final 2 places that I went were Ao Nang and Koh Lanta. Krabi was, I probably wouldn't go back. Like, it was fine. I was basing out of there basically just so I could go to Koh Lanta, but Krabi reminds me of Miami Beach. Like, it's like a Thai Miami Beach. Like, you walk down a strip and it's like Burger King and like, it's like a beach town that's very commercial, has a lot of Western fast food. It's more expensive to get around, and I wasn't all that. I went to Railay Beach and I just wasn't all that impressed with it. You can see in the video that I did of Railay, I think it's Railay and Koh Lanta. Raylay's like roped off basically, so you go there by boat and half of the beach is just boats lined up. Probably more than half of the beach is just boats lined up. It's just not very, and then there's, you know, it's like roped off, so you can't go far out into the ocean because there are boats there that are dropping people off, and I don't like swimming next to boats. I mean, it's like 100 baht to get there, 100 baht back, so it's not like you're spending, you know, it's not like you're breaking the bank or anything like that. I was talking to a friend of mine who used to live in Thailand, and she told me that actually Tonsai Bay is a better place to go. Koh Lanta was great. It's not, well, the part that I was in was not, it's not super developed. Like, they have little small towns all over the island. There's the more developed part that's near Saladam Pier. There's the backpacking area that's sort of near the middle of the island, and then I was in the southern part of the island near Kantiang Bay. There's the waterfall that I showed you in my previous video. There's an old part of like Koh Lanta Old Town that I didn't get a chance to check out, and then there's a number of beaches like all along the coast. And if I look down, it's just because I wrote notes, so I don't want to forget anything. So I really don't like fast travel. I don't like hopping from place to place. I meet people along my travels, obviously, and a lot of them are moving, like spending 2 days here and then going somewhere else, spending 1 day here and then going somewhere else. And I think that's reasonable when you have like a short amount of time, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. hate packing. I hate packing my stuff back in. But I just really like to sit in a place and get like the vibe of it and meet people who are around, like the locals who are around, and find little cool spots and find places that I enjoy going to over and over again. I am also way more introverted than I thought I was. I think the first time that I traveled abroad, I was just really eager to like be talking to people all the time, getting to know people, and now I think it's more, is this a good fit? Would we like actually get along outside of this particular scenario, the fact that we're in a hostel together? And I really also feel like I need time to recharge. Where there was a point when I was on Koh Lanta where I was getting really down on myself for like resting, like taking days, like a day here or a day there to just rest, watch Netflix, relax, because I feel like I should be doing and doing and doing. I'm trying to challenge that in myself basically and say it's okay, because I'm traveling for so long, I don't want to burn myself out on just like non-stop experience, and instead try to focus on wellness, which sometimes, and especially for me, means taking days off, you know, getting errands done, doing my laundry, chilling, and watching a movie or 2 movies or getting some editing done. I haven't found that I'm homesick yet. Actually, I think I miss my bed a lot. I had invested while I was living in DC, had invested really heavily in like a nice bed and nice comforter, nice pillows. I don't know, I miss that. I miss being able to just like relax in my bed. Other than that, like I love my family, but I'm not necessarily homesick for them quite yet. But I am finding it hard to kind of like keep up with people who are back at home because of the 12-hour time difference. But honestly, I don't feel too bad about it. It's been nice to sort of disconnect. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the US right now, and it's nice to just be like, la la la. My work prior to this, I had to follow pretty closely what was going on in the news cycle and current issues, and it's been nice to just be able to consume that when I feel like it versus having it be part of my job, something I have to keep track of in terms of what Congress is doing, what the federal government is doing, what regulators are doing, etc. I find that I'm getting more flexible with my travel. So I met a lot of people who they just buy one-way tickets, and I'm definitely not like that. I'm very like, I need to know where I'm going and entering and exiting and all of that. And also I wanted to buy most of my tickets while I still had a job. I didn't want to be spending the money that I had saved on plane tickets while I'm flying. I have enough to buy like emergency tickets if I need to get out or to leave quickly or whatnot, but for the most part, I know when I'm entering the country and I know when I'm exiting. I think for Thailand, I was a little more rigid with when I was going somewhere, when I was supposed to go somewhere, when I was supposed to leave, and I'm finding that I'm feeling more comfortable being more flexible, which has made traveling a little bit more enjoyable. It's already enjoyable, but you know, all the more enjoyable. And I'm wondering if I'll continue to be like that, like if I'll continue to get more and more flexible as I continue traveling. On the flip side of that, I also feel for particular places that I'm going, which I'm not going to share, but particular places that I'm going, a little more anxiety. There's some places that are just so big, and there's so much I could possibly do that, I don't know, I'm finding that where I am currently, I'm getting, when I think about it, I get nervous, or I get like very anxious about it. So I think that's it. I think that's the long of everything. It's gonna be an insanely long video, but I wanted to document where I'm at after 30 days And so I think that's it. Thank you for watching. This is a really long video, and my next video will be on what I've been doing around Hanoi.